What tune do I put on the radio that gets me going? I have a bit of a pump-up playlist, a mix of 90s pop and 80s classic rock, Walking on Sunshine, a bit of Queen. Let's Get Loud. Let's get loud. Right? Yeah? That's such a banger. Some of the most effective and popular team building activities I've organised is what we called a Tri-Wizard tournament. We would do egg and spoon races and 100-metre race. We had, potato sack, 3-legged race, really, really fun kid-like physical components. We rented out a giant field. We had everyone divide up into 4 houses and we had it Harry Potter themed, hence why it was called the Tri-Wizard Cup. It was a really great environment to foster that team building and collaboration. The Push for Better challenge that we recently completed was really important because it advocated for mental health. The team did 3,249 push-ups over 25 days to represent the number of lives lost to suicide in 2022 in Australia. So it was a great challenge to take part of because there was a really cool physical fitness component of it, but it was great to create a talking point around mental health and some of the really, really sad statistics that we have in Australia. Some of the top strategies for recruitment and making sure we've got the best people are you can teach the skills but not the wills. I think that is the most important principle that I always use when we're looking for new people. Obviously making sure that they've got relevant experience always helps in terms of getting them in the door when you've gotten them in for an interview, but even then we try to be as open-minded as possible and go, this person might not have the right experience, but do they have the tenacity? Do they have the drive? Do they have the passion, the dedication, the determination? As long as you've got the right people who want to be in these roles, who want to be making a difference to our clients' lives, the rest will follow suit. Some of the biggest challenges that I've had in HR, I guess the biggest challenge I've had at my last company, my last position was company downsizing. It's really, really tough to have, mass terminations and let go of people at one given point, but a lot of them really still appreciated the way that the process was handled, because as long as you're communicating with people and being really transparent, people just want to make sure that they're being told what's going on. People love open transparency and communication, so I think that's key. Some innovative approaches in the realm of HR. The leadership team and the way Infinity does things here, they're very transparent and very open. It's not a super commonly done thing. So to me, it's quite an innovative approach. I thought about who inspires me in HR in general a lot. I wish I had a really cool outside role model. But the reality is I'm very inspired by the people that we have around us. Our Chief of Sales, Faz Goran, is so inspirational. Our CEO, Baban, our COO, Helena, they're all a really, really inspirational team. Watching them as leaders lead Infinity the way they do is very inspiring. I juggle the balance between professional and personal responsibilities quite terribly, to be quite honest. I guess I don't really balance them. I'm very, very lucky and blessed to have a really amazing support network around me in a very supportive and hands-on husband who's an incredible father. So I've got 2 young children. I've got a 1 and a 3.5-year-old, but I'm a big believer in quality over quantity. So the time that I do have with them, I make sure that I'm very present. It's very impactful. We're very hands-on. We play a lot and we do a lot of fun with them. Even though I'm maybe not there as much as I'd like to be, I'm doing what I'm doing so that I can set them up financially, so that I can give them that generational wealth and make sure that they go to a good school and that they've got, properties when they grow up and that they're looked after. Looking ahead, the biggest challenges and opportunities in the world of HR, there's a couple here, I think. I think that one is going to be Gen Z entering the workforce. So that is a challenge and an opportunity in itself. It's channeling the strengths that they've got into this environment, and I guess for me, the challenge will be, or maybe the opportunity will be, pairing them up with different-minded people to bridge the skills gap that we're seeing in that generation. The other challenge opportunity that I think is going to be really present in the next few years is the advancements of AI. Obviously, HR is very people-focused, so it's being able to incorporate the rapid advancements of AI and how we can incorporate it into our world, and to make sure that people in the chairs also don't feel threatened or scared about the way that the world is moving. I've never been in a company where I've been so equally exhausted and exhilarated at the same time, because it's just such an inspiring place to be, and it's so exciting to see where we're headed and to see what we're doing.